Welcome on board to the Alien Spaceship talk show with Emmy Hikins and Trevor, a podcast where no topic is off limits. Fasten your seatbelt, stick the kettle on, you're in for a bumpy ride. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I wouldn't do it.
Would you start a fight with them?
If they wanted to
Would you
do
say
it,
no?
if they wanted to do it, I wouldn't
Yeah,
start a fight. No, I wouldn't start a fight with them
no.
if they wanted to do it. If they're asking me to do it, I still wouldn't start a fight with them. Because I know either way, all of us are gonna die. So you might as well just kill me there. So no, I wouldn't start a fight with them.
Okay, I've got your answer. That's good. But going on from there,
Right,
and we're not doing the Ten Commandments, but there's just one more of these ethical dilemmas.
right,
One of the commandments says, "Honor your father and your mother." Right?
right.
You know that commandment. Now,
Yes,
what if there's all sorts of scenarios I could put in here for this ethical dilemma? But
right.
what if, for example, you knew as you grew up with your family and you became an adult, you knew that they were not good people. They'd hurt a lot of people along the way. They'd cheated people. Maybe they were shoplifters or all sorts of things that they may be. And you thought, my parents, I'm a bit ashamed. They've done some pretty horrible things in their life. Now,
Mhm.
honor thy father and thy mother presumably means in life and after they've died. So, on that scenario where you knew they were not good people, would you and could you still honor them, as the commandment says?
All right. Okay. So this is an easy one for me. Um, Say for instance, my mother and my father is telling me um to take somebody's life. So that would be honoring them, wouldn't it? I wouldn't do it because
No.
because it goes against because I'm a human, and I have the right to make my own decisions. So I wouldn't do it. I would say, well, I'm not doing it. So I would disobey them. So there will be so there are exceptions to the rule or the commandment. Of course they're within reasonable limit, isn't it? Because if they're asking you to do something that is either against the law or actually against the law
Yeah.
of the lawgiver. So there's the lawgiver there, right? So if they're saying go against the law of the lawgiver, then I wouldn't do it. Because that would then you would be fulfilling one law and breaking another law. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't do it.
I mean, that's obviously you've given a fairly extreme example,
Right.
because obviously, if they tell you to do something significantly against the law, you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you're saying that would mean perhaps after that event, you wouldn't feel able to honour them. You wouldn't perhaps respect them, nor when they died, perhaps. But that is kind of an extreme thing if they asked you to do something really against the law. But obviously, there are parents who maybe physically abuse their children. Hopefully, not many, but it does happen.
Right.
Various forms of abuse. Would you expect those offspring, as they grow up, etc., to still honour their parents? Should you still obey that commandment? If it's not, they've not asked you to murder anybody, they've brought you up, but you just, perhaps perhaps you were hit a lot, if you misbehaved and stuff like that. Would you still want to honour them
Yes, I
um,
would.
for the rest of their lives and after they died?
Yes, I would. I would. I
You
would. I
would.
would. Yeah, I would just not do what is. I mean, all right. So I've used an extreme example to say because that's extreme actually. So let's use a less
Yeah.
extreme instance. So if they've asked me to do something that is even morally wrong, so we're not talking about breaking a law, right? We're not talking about committing an atrocity. I'm saying something that is morally wrong, which morals is down to individuals, isn't it? So some people might think, well, this isn't morally wrong for me. And, some of the person might say, well, this is morally wrong for me. So if somebody's saying do something that is morally wrong, I still wouldn't do it. I wouldn't, but that doesn't mean that they've lost all respect in my eyes.
No.
It just means on that issue, I'm taking a stand for myself. I'm saying no to that, which is morally wrong, and I would give them my reasons for doing that, and hopefully, they might respect it. If they don't, then I still wouldn't do it. But if they then, if there are other matters that I need to show a sort of honor to them, I would do it. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean that's in a situation you've painted there. If they've
Yeah.
asked you to do something which is against your moral compass, if you like. But if
Yeah.
just in the ordinary events of life you look back on your childhood, as a lot of
Yeah.
people do, and they say, yeah, my parents.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.